The Rob and Kale Podcast. Rob Sanders.
Where do you think you're going to put a tree that big?
Kale Carolina Jackpot Hall.
Bend over and I'll show you. You've got a lot of nerve talking to me like that, Griswold. I wasn't talking to you.
The Rob and Kale Podcast.
And welcome in to the Rob and Kale Show. Thanks for checking out the program this evening. I'm Rob Sanders here in Columbia. My buddy Carolina Jackpot is in the upstate. Jackpot, what's up, buddy?
How's everybody doing tonight? Watching a little football, hopefully. There's a little bit on TV tonight. That's what I'm doing here. As you see, Christmas tree's still up, and
that's right.
I guess I'll still be up till the first of the year, still in the holiday spirit. I have some new headphones I was supposed to be wearing tonight. My son got me for Christmas to try to help me with the podcast and sound a little bit better. And I've been working so much. Not going to lie, I've been busier than a one-arm wallpaper hanger. And those are still sitting in the box. Not even charged.
You got to get with that, man.
I do. I really need to get my shit in a pile. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I'm watching. I just got done doing an interview with Mr. BVD, which was kind of cool. Kind of extending an olive branch to the Tennessee fan base there. But I've been watching on my phone here where Arkansas is trying to let Kansas get back into this game, man. As it's now 38-30. Arkansas was rolling. Now onside kick here for Kansas. Oh, and they recover it. Oh my goodness. Kansas has recovered an onside kick at the 50. And yeah, they did. And here's the funny thing. It's 38-30. The folks in Las Vegas had this at a 2.5 point line towards Arkansas. So
way.
Kansas, if they can get into the end zone here from the 50, Dalen Daniels is thrown for like 400 yards. If they get into the end zone, they could piss a lot of people off because simply getting in for 6, that means that they cover.
Yeah.
Even if they don't get the 2-point conversion here. So, yeah, kind of an interesting game here. And then you got North Carolina and Oregon.
Oh, shit. They completed the pass down to around the 15. Good Lord. What an epic bed shitting this is by Arkansas. What a terrible fucking, what the fuck? Why the fuck?
They can't blame Barry Odom because Barry Odom's at UNLV right now. So he's down in Las Vegas with Bobby Petrino looking for whores on the motorcycle. He's not ruining this game here for them. I mean, Arkansas is doing a good job of it themselves. So 38-30 as we try to – oh, man. And it's like we can't do the play-by-play because we'll get in trouble. But
What's your favorite sombrero-shaped stadium, and why is it the Liberty Bowl?
I tell you what, the best Liberty Bowl game I've ever seen is this one. That's funny. Yeah. It was a great interview with Mr. BVD. Yeah, BVD does some good stuff. So go over there and check out his stuff, man.
Come on. I'm captivated by the end of this thing.
I'm captivated too. I mean, 50 seconds left. I mean, I'm a little bit behind Jackpot, so we'll see what happens here.
Well,
but
it's 3rd and 10.
Holding. Oh no. Anyway,
Wasn't the Liberty Bowl?
No, I seen holding. That was what I saw on my end. But
was
the Liberty Bowl where Tennessee got their ass handed to them by Purdue last year?
No, that was the Music City Bowl.
Oh well, they're both shit bowls.
Right,
so.
Right state, wrong bowl.
Right state, wrong bowl. Yeah, I was wrong. And
I didn't know this quarterback was even playing for Kansas. This kid's been hurt since like halfway through their 6. Well, I guess when they were like 6-0 was when he got hurt, and then they started losing games.
Yeah.
So he's come back. Like I didn't know Carson. That's one of my neighbors. Grayson McCall was going to be playing last night for Coastal. I thought he was done. And he
Transfer.
played my son, and still didn't.
Basket,
Oh
yeah.
shit! They just scored. God dang it!
Fuck out of here. Seriously?
Yes, they just fucking scored.
Mm.
Are you freaking kidding me? God almighty. I made a big video about how awful they were, too.
Better go
I
delete
hear
this
it
shit.
now. I probably better go back and delete that one. That aged well. That aged well. This aged well.
Yeah.
Those people who are pure idiots that comment that on videos. Well, normally, whoever the video maker at the time was felt, as also did many others, that there's no way that that was changing. They just scored.
Watch.
They hit
No,
the 2-point
no.
conversion. It's going to overtime.
Oh, they hit the two. Well, good. They hit the 2-point conversion. It goes to overtime.
It goes
Fair
to
enough.
overtime. Arkansas can still win or cover the spread. They don't look good for them. They don't have any momentum now. What
Yeah,
an
I don't-
epic collapse.
What I mean, Arkansas is a shithole. How did you guys lose to this Arkansas team, Jackpot? And I'm not
They
reeling
were
you
better
here.
than that
What a
then.
shithole.
They were at their very, very best week 2.
Well, you're not supposed to peak in fucking September.
Well, they
So,
did.
Someone
They beat
should
Cincinnati and South Carolina.
someone should tell them, yes, sir, yes, sir, coach. Fuck that guy. Stop peaking in September, idiot. There you go with that.
Not peeking in the women's room. It seemed like what he's been doing the entire second half. He ain't been coaching fucking football.
Tom Reed with the comment of the night so far. Petrino now cruising high schools on a moped. Very good, sir.
Shit.
Wouldn't be surprising. Oh, man.
North Carolina's trying to hang tough with Oregon.
Steven says he's got the COVID. I'm sorry, Steven. It seems like it's going around. My buddy Captain Dave's got it.
Captain Dave.
Captain Dave. He
What's
does
he
the
captain
trapping.
of?
That was his name on the radio. It was Captain Dave. So look at this shit. 25 unanswered points for Kansas. What the fuck? I don't think their basketball team could get 25 unanswered points.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Anyway, updated standings, by the way, will be coming out after these bowl games complete tonight with the Callaway's Bowl Challenge. By the way, support Callaway's Bar and Grill, Callaway'sBarandGrill.com. If you're coming down for a game, have at it. Big Bonnie Ross has some explaining to do because I was looking at my ticker earlier and it looked like Mizzou was blowing out Kentucky. How the fuck does that happen? I don't know.
Mizzou's really, really good at basketball.
Okay, terrific.
Yeah, I don't know how that came about either, because last year they were toilet water.
Yeah.
And now they're like 11-1. I mean,
Well,
I don't think they've like beaten any top 10 competition or anything. And when they played, their one loss was to Kansas, but yeah, they didn't get blown out, I don't think. And yeah, they're much improved. They're much improved. They're fine.
They're fine. Unranked Mizzou. That's true too. Anyway, thanks to Callaway's Bar and Grill, Callaway'sBarandGrill.com. Also,
you've got to have played a pretty shit schedule to be 11-1 right now and not be ranked.
I think they were playing like, the lower Mississippi or Missouri type schools there. Southwest Central
Like
Missouri
SEMO,
Community College or something. I don't know.
like C-less.
Yeah.
Not SEMO.
Well, Big Marty Ross has given up on this game because he's commenting in here. That's pretty much, he's already given up on this game. So we know where his heart is. He'd much rather watch the Jackpot channel here than watch Kentucky shit the bed again in basketball with Calipari leading the way. I think the sad thing about that is that we all know that Calipari may shit the bed this year, and then what comes when he leaves? What rhymes with manifestation? Probation. That's what's coming.
Arkansas just jumped there, but they didn't call it. 9 seconds left. Jefferson rolling around, throws an incompletion. 5 seconds left. Arkansas receiver wants a flag, but doesn't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is going to overtime. George Jefferson is mad.
I don't know. I've just seen the play now. That looks like he should have been. That's not good. Not good at all.
Yeah, that should have been pass interference all day. Yeah, it was.
Should have been pass interference.
He literally knocked him the fuck down. There were some bad calls in this game earlier. Arkansas runs the fucking ball, runs timeout, and there's a flag. So, yeah, the field's not in very good shape here for this Holiday Bowl game. Good God. That's in San Diego, I think, right?
San Diego. Jacking in San Diego.
Who else plays on that field?
I don't know.
I mean, they didn't care enough. I mean, look, dudes. I mean, this is 2022. I mean, we don't care enough about the appearance to, make the field look great for a fucking bowl game. I mean, looks like they had a fucking tractor pull on there last night.
Damn, that's going old school with the tractor pull. By the way,
it looks like ass.
Thanks to Callaway's for sponsoring the show. Also, thanks to DNC Trucking and Transport, our good buddy Dennis Wilson, Fireside Chats with Uncle Jackpot. Jackpot, tell us a story, sir.
All right, let's see what kind of BS we got here today. Sucks to be a Gamecock. Dennis Wilson may be at Callaway's on Friday to mock South Carolina wearing a leprechaun uniform. Go fucking Irish. It sucks to be a Gamecock. Go Tigers.
That message courtesy of Dennis Wilson, DNC Trucking and
only Dennis Wilson would think of and call it a leprechaun uniform. It's not a uniform. It's a costume. What the fudge?
Good point, sir. Big Barney Ross says, no matter what, Kentucky basketball is better than Louisville.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't Louisville 0-9 or something like that?
Yeah. Phenema says, bless you, Dennis Wilson. Yeah. Stephen A says, I'm drinking some Kentucky bourbon. Makes you feel like cheating, though. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, anyway, Jackpot, the games are what? Friday, we got South Carolina and Notre Dame first. Pull off your
versus Notre Dame at 3:30.
Pull off your Gamecock goggles there, Jackpot. Which way you rolling in that game?
Oh, I'm rolling with the Gamecocks, 110%.
Okay. Well, I think that's there. If I'm being unbiased here, which I'm the king of being unbiased, we know that. I think that when I step back and look at it, I can't remember the last time Notre Dame won a game after in bowl season. I just can't remember. And I think that
Holy shit.
What?
Arkansas almost ran. I thought they were going to run that in for a touchdown from the 50-yard line. They ran like a little speed option, and he just ran down the 20, and he finally got knocked out of bounds. I'm like, oh my gosh, what a game! What overtime?
Anyway, I think that Arkansas. I think that Notre Dame and South Carolina. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I don't think Notre Dame plays well, and they're running their second string quarterback out there. And I would like to think that South Carolina has enough wit that they can go out there and win that game. So I'm gonna pick the Gamecocks.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is another one of those. Notre Dame always thinks they're better than what they really are, and the perception of that is at any rate. And this is one of those games. This is one of those games where it's it's a who wants to be there situation, in my opinion. And I don't know. I don't know how interested Notre Dame is in that game. I mean, I think Notre Dame's one of those teams that thinks they would have and should have been in the national championship picture at the beginning of the year. Yeah, they had some really crappy losses. They did pull it together and play pretty well down the stretch, though. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I just got to think. I mean, this team, they lost to Marshall and Stanford. The Stanford loss was the worst.
Right.
The man lost his job, so they were so bad.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I got to roll with Gamecocks. Yeah,
I think all the numbers and stuff are there for South Carolina to win. So I'm going to go with the Gamecocks to pick up the win there.
South Carolina, I think also too, in addition to that as well, that we're going to throw the ball around a lot. I mean, a lot, because the running game is just, it just is going to be non-existent unless somebody emerges from that running back room, ready to lead us into 2023. I mean, who's it going to be? Juju? I don't know.
I think I don't know if it'll be like this game that we're looking at right now with the Liberty Bowl with Arkansas and Kansas. I think it's going to be more of a lower scoring matchup, in my opinion, but who knows at this point, man. There's so many opt-outs and hey, South Carolina's got somebody else calling plays. We know that too. I don't know if that makes a big difference or not, but
Bible Belt Beauty says Dutch Fork can beat Carolina. Well, I guess that means they can beat Clemson too. How embarrassing is that?
Oh, man.
How's that embarrassing is that for Clemson to know that they would lose to Dutch Fork?
How does KJ Jefferson feel walking out onto the field knowing that he was up by 25 points and the defense shit on him? That's pretty bad. We put up 38 and we're fucking losing. What a mess. Anyway, let's look at the Clemson-Tennessee matchup. Tennessee, they're not going to have Jeremy Banks. They're not going to have Jaden Hooker. They're not going to have the wide receivers that they've got. They're not going to have their offensive coordinator. So on paper, it looks like that it should be Clemson all the way.
You'd think, but I don't know. I think not having the receivers is probably going to be an issue because I don't know how effective Tennessee will be running the ball. Tennessee runs the ball a lot, more than they throw it. But I think they'll have probably trouble moving the ball on the ground. South Carolina had trouble moving the ball on the ground against the Taters. Joe Milton, the third, second, whatever he is,
15th.
He's been heralded as not being a real good quarterback, but he went out and beat Vanderbilt 56-0. So, I don't know. I think his mechanics are a lot better than what they were. I think he's vastly improved. If he had those receivers, he might be on to something. But I don't know what he's going to do there. No offensive coordinator. I think Heupel is the mastermind of that anyway. So I really don't think they'll miss a beat without that guy. But yeah.
All right. So you're going with Tennessee.
Yeah. I think they still find a way to get it done. Clemson jury's still out on them. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to play on special teams. I don't know if they're going to fumble some punts and, do some more stupid little plays where they, all get over here in one circle, jerk together with the ball, and somebody decides to try to run with it, and then they fumble around, and it's like, a bunch of antelopes fucking a football.
Yeah, Mike Muse and I from Callaway's call that the fuck me in the asshole play because they made a barrage of guys where it looks like an asshole and then proceeded to fumble the ball right out of it. So
Yeah.
fuck play.
Yeah, like a Chinese fire drill. I mean, just silly. The dumbest call I've seen. That was the dumbest special teams call I've seen all year. The only thing dumber was Scott Frost. That was that onside kick when his team was in the lead in the third quarter in that game in week 0. That was just pure dumb as well.
I think that my favorite thing with that was some South Carolina fan had like a screenshot of that play and then titled it, "What you get from Wish when you order special teams." I was like, now that is funny. I wanted to cuss that guy, but I was like, he's pretty much right. Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah.
So, all right. So let's see what Kansas can do. I'm probably behind, but what are they doing?
Kansas, we got 4th and goal for Kansas with the first possession in overtime from
5, 3.
I don't know, like not the 2-yard line. Kansas up under center, drops back to pass, looks, running for the end zone, chucks it. He caught it.
Shut up.
What? Why do I have to do that?
Because I can't.
You can't unclog a toilet.
I tried yesterday, multiple times. I'm not good at it like you.
I'm not like an expert at unclogging toilets. You just not want to do it?
I can't do it.
What?
I can't do it.
Can't, never tried.
I did yesterday.
Yes.
Thanks.
Do you need to go take care of that, Jackpot? I can entertain the people.
No, I'll get it after the show's over with.
All right. So Kansas, by the way, scores here, and they're going to
more than one toilet in this house.
Jesus, poor Jackpot. Jackpot with the toilet issues.
I don't have a toilet issues. Her toilet.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway. I guess we should take calls. Phone lines are open. 803-470-2905 if you would like to join the this evening. I think you guys both are dealing with this crud, Jackpot. It's not good.
Yeah. Bible Belt Beauty. See, this is one of those people up there who's like, who's on the train, the blame ukulele train. Okay, ukulele has been holding Clemson back. He says Clemson has lost 2 games this year. They're 11. What are they? 10-2, 11-2, 11-2. Yeah, and and they could win a New Year's Six bowl. I mean, how has he really held you back? What's he held you back from? He didn't lose the game at Notre Dame. Your defense lost that. South Carolina game, your special teams people need to learn to hold on to football. So you would have probably won that game. That wasn't
Arkansas rolling down the field here too. We'll see what happens with this one, but this game they could probably score all night. Keyshawn Butte is declaring for the NFL draft. That's going to affect whatever bowl that they're in. They're in the Sugar Bowl, right? No, they're not in the Sugar Bowl. Whatever bowl.
They're in the Citrus Bowl against Purdue. Or Perdon't. It's Perdon't, apparently, because a lot of their players quit, too. A lot of people quit on Purdue.
Well, if I had a chance
to play,
players. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
UNC just scored and took the lead right before halftime on Oregon. That's going to be a big upset if that happens.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, they might as well enjoy it. I mean, if they plan on pulling off a victory, Arkansas scores. If they plan on pulling off a victory tonight to cap off a winning season, because you know what happens the next time they step on the field. Get the ass drilled by the Gamecocks.
All right, so you're calling that now in December.
Oh yeah! Oh God, yes! I'm calling it again. I mean, we're going. We don't lose to them. Well, I take that back. We rarely lose to them in Bank of America Stadium.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
It's our home away from home.
We'll see how that works out. So
Yeah,
Arkansas,
there was talk of them building a new stadium in Charlotte for the Panthers, but I don't know. I don't know where that's going. That place is about, I think, 26 years old or so.
yeah,
That's about the lifespan of a stadium, isn't it?
yeah. I think that they want to build it like not. I don't know where they're going to build it. To be honest with you, that's a good question. But here's the thing with that, like, there's nothing wrong with that stadium. Like, there's nothing. It's a good stadium. I don't know.
Yeah, I
So,
know, but I mean, but I don't know. I think it's one of those. I think it's one of those keeping up with the Joneses type thing. I like to see them build a dome stadium in Charlotte
yeah. I mean, I guess so. I
with a
don't know.
retractable roof if they're ever going to attract a Major League Baseball team.
They got their baseball stadium there is pretty nice. So
Yeah, I think it's actually. It was built to be expandable.
yeah, we need to go to when they have one of the college games up there. So that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, South Carolina played up there last year against UNC, I believe.
Hey, jackpot! Mizzou wins over Kentucky. Ha ha. I'm sorry, Coach Cal. You didn't cheat hard enough to beat Mizzou.
They always shit the bed early in the year like that.
Hey, live audio of Kentucky fans. Fuck them. Barney Ross is gonna kick me in the face. So, Boutte is declaring for the NFL. Good for you, sir. Do your thing. All right, so now Arkansas's got the ball. We'll see how that works out for them now.
I can't believe they just blew that lead. My Lord, that has to be one of the biggest collapses in bowl history? Maybe not just the Liberty Bowl. I mean, like any bowl. I bet this is definitely breaks the record for biggest Liberty Bowl collapse.
Probably so.
KJ Jefferson touchdown.
Touchdown, Arkansas.
Touchdown, Arkansas. Touchdown, KJ Jefferson.
We don't care. We don't care.
He just ran it right up the middle. Todd, they didn't even get a hand on him.
We don't care. We don't care.
Oh, we don't care. We don't care. He just picked his way through that Kansas secondary into the end zone. Touchdown.
KJ Jefferson's been he's got I think 400 total yards of offense tonight, but he's coming back next year too. You don't want on your schedule, hey, we lost to fucking Kansas. You don't want that on your schedule. You don't want that on your resume, you know?
I really don't think they want we lost to Mizzou on there either.
Well, there's that. Anyway, so you're picking Tennessee, you homer bitch, and South Carolina, and I'm picking South Carolina and Clemson. So maybe I'm a homer bitch. Who's the bigger homer bitch here, me or you? Got to see here.
I don't know. We'll know Friday night about, midnight.
TJ Bird 9 says UK fans every year. Just wait until basketball season.
Yeah.
And then Minnesota. Oh, yeah. Kale with Fenema says Kale doesn't have toilet issues. He uses the sink. Good point. Brock says Minnesota blew a huge lead to Texas Tech in 2006. Yeah.
Okay. Arkansas just hit the 2-point conversion, which you got to try. Starting the second overtime, so it's now 53-45. Now they can still cover the spread if Kansas can't score when they get the ball. Then Arkansas will win and cover.
Yeah,
however, I don't think we've seen all the scoring that this game is going to have to offer.
Well, but if Kansas hits the touchdown, this is on the 2-point conversion. then Arkansas still fails to cover. So-
Right. Well, we're not going to think like that.
Does the yeah. All right, Jackpot, I'm with you. Let's hope Arkansas can cover.
Oop.
There you go.
Right. Jaden Daniels just ran out of bounds. No gain, really. Jalen Daniels, I believe is his name.
Number 5, I'm watching this. He's almost got it. I mean, he took a shot there too.
Yep.
So
It's number 6, actually.
Brandon says in 2014, South Carolina lost 3 games where they had 21-point leads in the fourth quarter. I don't remember that. I mean, I'm sure. I mean, I was there, but
Well, I thought they were 14-point leads. They lost to Mizzou. Yeah, at home. They lost to Tennessee with a lead with 14 minutes up and 2 minutes left to go. And they lost to I don't tell me. I'll remember who it is in just a second. It was Mizzou and Tennessee and
Texas A&M? No, it wasn't Texas A&M.
no. No, it wasn't Georgia because we beat them that year.
Florida? Florida.
No,
Mm.
we beat them that year.
Mm.
Good God, who was it? Wasn't
All right, now I
Auburn?
No, hold on. I'm pulling up the schedule now. We'll find out who it is.
Remember we
Let's see.
played Auburn that year and it went back and forth. God, it's somebody in the conference, Kentucky. So it
Oh, there
was.
you go. So you were up 14 on Kentucky and lost?
Yeah, it was
20
on the road. That was when we lost to them in Lexington. That was kind of one that started the 6 in a row streak or whatever it was. So
Yeah, so in
streak
2014,
of suck, streak of
You lost-
infamy against them Kentucky.
you lost to Kenny Thrill-Hill 52-28 and then rolled off 3 straight, beating East Carolina, Georgia, and Vanderbilt. You lost to Mizzou 21-20, lost to Kentucky 45-38, hammered Furman, lost to Auburn, lost to Tennessee by 3 in overtime, beat Florida by 3 in overtime, beat South Alabama, and then lost to Clemson. Then you won the Duck Commander Independence Bowl.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So there's that. The Duck
Steve
Commander.
Spurrier, one of the bigger bowl victories of Steve Spurrier's career, I'm sure.
No, he had the before Mizzou joined the conference, the bowl game, and what was it? I don't remember. Was it the one in? It wasn't in Birmingham. It was in Shreveport. That was a big game where Mizzou got up big, and then South Carolina came back, I think.
Yeah.
So that was a big
That
win.
guy came back and the Mizzou ended up winning it. That was a Independence Bowl game.
Yeah.
No, but I heard that Spurrier does have a autographed picture of himself with the couple of the Robertson clan from the Duck whatever the Duck Call show, Duck Dynasty.
Mhm.
Yeah, from that bowl game weekend in his restaurant down there in Gainesville.
Yeah, it's one of his highlights, I guess. I don't know. We'll have to see on that. All right, so tie game, 2-point conversion attempt coming. Let's see if they can convert it.
He does not get it. He does
Oh.
not get in. Arkansas, there's a flag down. Sam Pittman looks like he's about to turn 14 shades of purple.
I mean, there's a flag, though, right? Are they calling it back? They get no.
Yeah,
There's a flag.
There's a
Flag on
flag.
Arkansas jumped.
Are you fucking kidding me? They called targeting on Arkansas.
Targeting. Wow. Wait a minute.
Let's see here.
You can't end the game on a
How is that? What? Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh man. Yeah, it was.
no. So,
Not
but
the
you
kid
wait
who
a minute.
made the initial hit, but one of the ones who came in, the one who actually knocked the ball loose.
Oh yeah, he led with his helmet there, buddy. That's targeting.
What a fucking idiot! I don't know, man. I guess they
I
just
don't know. So I guess Arkansas gets another shot. I mean, I guess Kansas gets another shot
I
at
guess
it.
they move the ball halfway closer
To
to
the
the goal
line.
line. They get another shot. Now, if they don't get in, I mean, it's just on them. I mean, they ain't getting no extra chances or anything. I guess they're reviewing it right now, but that's going to be confirmed.
I think so. Hey, you look like you led with it. All right, Jackpot. Well, we've had a good show this evening. You sound like I sound. My voice is shot. So why don't we call it an evening, and we'll go from there, my friend.
All righty.
Appreciate you guys, and we'll see you later on.
See ya.